King Queen, that's another hand I would just love to limp with. Okay, to stop Emu making another raise, we'll just... Okay, we've got to get involved at some stage. It's still quite early, so I don't mind a raise there. It's the first hand I've been involved with, so I would imagine they're not going to put up too much resistance. Now the small blind is called, I would have expected the other guy to. Obviously now I'll be representing a big pair, so a follow-up of 170 will be fine. And we should see a fold. Which it looks like we will. Or 7 of hearts. It's not such a bad flop for us with only one overcard, but I still don't think I'd like to get involved. Anyone with a flush draw is going to call, and if it's 2 overs, then a bit. We've got Botti here who's put in a very big bet on the turn with 3 clubs, 3/4 of the pot size. Jim Layton is giving it some thought, and he's called. Now the board is paired, so that will either stop the action, or one of them has just hit a full house, I would imagine. What he's thinking about it. If he puts in another bet now, I'm guessing he's hit the full house. Jim Layton might have had the flush all along, I don't know. Or it could be a complete bluff. Well, he's called the all-in. Wow. Well, I'm quite shocked there. I don't think it was a disastrous move from Botti. We've got a poxy minimum raise there, and it pains me to fold any 2 cards because I just want to punish anybody that gives me a minimum raise. I'm getting almost 4-1, so it's just such a bad move. I have to. I mean, if he's got aces and I hit 7-6-4, then it really does serve him right. So I'm going to have to call for 50 chips. 7-6-4. Well, that's absolutely disastrous. I'll let him have it, but the min raise really, really does price anybody in. So I just really despise it. It's one of the worst things I see in poker, the minimum raise. And Botti doubles, and it's a ball call by this guy with the ace-9. There's really no need to make that call, and he's doubled a dangerous player back up. Well, Sexy Emu now really has got him or herself into a right old pickle. I think within the first couple of minutes it was evident that we were going to see some weak play. finally we've got our all in, and called, and not surprisingly, Sexy Emu has played a poor hand, overplayed top pair, and that prey border was trapping with the set of jacks. Probably didn't like to see the heart on the river, but I am sure our prey border had spotted what was going on here and was always going to take Emu's money there. I'm betting here because I'm assuming no name has very little because he didn't raise pre-flop. 8 queen in the small blind. Now I have to be very careful here that Botti is trying to pick up chips. He's only got 1500 chips, so I have to be careful. If I limp in with this, there's every chance Botti could push just to pick up the extra 200. A pair of fives I don't mind limping with. The blinds are now 50 and 100. So I could be raising here, but I do have to be careful again of Botti. If I raise here, it could stop Botti from making the push. And I don't think I would call it. So just to let him know that he could be up against a hand, I'm going to raise there. I think if I limped, he may well have pushed there. So that really was just to stop Botti pushing. And I don't mind folding to any re-raise now. If it gets through, it gets through. But I would imagine I'm going to put in a continuation bet. Slim Tony has just hit absolutely everything going. I would imagine he's going to call. He hasn't missed a thing yet. And he's really got the odds to call with any 2 cards. So perhaps that wasn't the correct size bet at this stage. Okay, well, I think I've got to put in a follow-up bet, and I've got to bet it strong. I think with Ace-Jack he may have re-raised, and he would certainly come out betting now because he would fear the flush draw. If he's hit it, he's hit it, but I feel I've really got to come out betting there. Okay.